Welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. First one is about Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Serious splits are being seen. I did a video on that yesterday. Some appointments have been made, especially in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. And now we are seeing allegations of sexual misconduct against one of the archbishops who was involved in appointments. Abune Matthias's authority is in danger. Abune Savafros from Oromia is leading this campaign, you can say, and we are seeing rivalry between Oromo and Amhara factions of the Orthodox Church. Details for you. The appointments made are still controversial because the new archbishops have not taken control of the churches where they have been appointed, and some churches are being closed to prevent their takeover by new appointees by Abune Savafros. Secondly, civil society organizations arrived in Mekelle. Dozens of representatives from Ethiopian NGOs arrived in Mekelle. And thirdly, a new story from the Somaliland, self-declared country where a traditional tribal elder reached Lasanood. He arrived in Lasanood in Sul region after 15 years. Thousands welcomed Garad Jama. Who is he? What is the significance of his visit? Firstly, viewers, as I predicted yesterday, the appointments made of some archbishops in the Oromia region are leading to a split in the Orthodox Church. The Church will have to make some adjustments, otherwise Oromia Synod is in the making. Tigray appointed a patriarch a few months ago, and Tigray announced to form a Holy Synod as well. Now Oromia is following Tigray, it seems, because the archbishops appointed by Abune Savafros and others are ethnic Oromos. And this faction of the Orthodox Church claims that 85% of Orthodox Church dignitaries, Holy Synod members, are non-Oromos. They're Amharas. Representation of Amharas at the Holy Synod is much more than the representation of Oromos. They're trying to balance the Holy Synod, and secondly, they could establish a separate Holy Synod led by a separate patriarch, though they have not made announcement of appointment of a patriarch. So far, they have only appointed archbishops. The archbishops, 26 have been appointed, mostly they are Oromos. 15 have been appointed in Oromia, in Valaga, Guji, Bale, Burana, Harage. 1 in Diradiva, 7 in the southern region, like in Gurage, Kafa, Gofa, Hadia, and 1 in Kamise. No appointments in North Shua zone, other areas, and Oromia special zone. Have these new appointees taken charge? Have they assumed charge? The church, it's not clear because some churches are being locked. We have received some pictures from Harar, where a church has been closed to prevent a new archbishop from assuming the charge. So we are seeing tensions because the new appointees will try to assume charge at the churches, and the old ones, they'll resist this taking over of the church premises by new appointees. A key meeting expected in coming hours or days from across the world. Ethiopian Orthodox archbishops are going to arrive in Ethiopia to participate in this meeting. Meanwhile, a religious atmosphere is getting polluted and highly politicized. This is Oromo-Amhara war for rivalry, and we are seeing campaigns against some members, Oromo members, who are leading this change in the Holy Synod. Like a letter is being shared, which is an old letter from 2013, I think. It is about Abune Ostatios. Abune Ostatios is one of three archbishops who have made these new appointments, and he is accused of being involved in sexual misconduct in 2013 when he was studying at a seminary in the US. So you see that mutual blame game is underway. Politics is now in the picture. Allegations of sexual misconduct being leveled. The two sides are at the loggerheads. So the Orthodox Church, Abune Matthias, he will have to make some compromises, some adjustments. He will have to adjust Oromos at the Holy Synod. Otherwise, we are seeing a split at Ethiopian Orthodox Church, and like we saw in the case of Tigray, we are seeing the same, though not officially announced. Abune Swafros has not announced split, but the way he is making appointments, it means that he is announcing independence. So coming days crucial for the church overall. Church matters are becoming highly politicized and highly controversial. We'll try to keep you updated. Can Abune Matthias, he's a Tigrayan, he's not an Amhara. Can he keep the church united, or are we going to see a split? What will government do? Which part will government play? Part of reconciliation or part of backing Oromo group led by Abune Swafros? That remains to be seen. Secondly, viewers, civil society organizations, dozens of them arrived in Mekelle today. Around 60 arrived there, welcomed by Tigray NGOs. Meetings have been held. The meetings are focusing on delivery of humanitarian aid, reconstruction of Tigray, rehabilitation, and issues like resumption of basic services. So, contact between Addis Ababa and Mekelle is increasing, but contact between Tigray and Amhara is not increasing. Where are road links between Tigray and neighboring regions? No signs of start of any road travel, by road travel between Tigray and Afar, Tigray and Amhara regions of Ethiopia. Such engagements should be welcomed. At the same time, what people of Tigray need is economic activity, and that can only happen if Tigray is allowed to interact with the neighboring regions. Tigray Addis Ababa engagement is important, but Tigray Amhara, Tigray Afar engagement is much more important. Lastly, viewers, Lasanood Somaliland, where a traditional tribal elder arrived in the city after 15 years. Garad Jama arrived there, warmly welcomed. He is a champion of Somalia's unity. He has been working to resolve issues in Somaliland, in Jubaland. And today, when he arrived in Lasanood, where we saw clashes between Somaliland's forces and locals a few days ago, in which dozens were killed, he was warmly welcomed. Thousands flocked to the streets to welcome this man. He was seen with Somalia's flag. He was seen praying on Somalia's flag, supporting of Somalia's unity. What is going to be the impact of Garad Jama's visit of Lasanood? Will people intensify the struggle for making Lasanood part of Somalia? Or will he play a reconciliatory role between the people of Lasanood and Somaliland's government? That remains to be seen. Somalia's flag was on full display in Lasanood. Somaliland's forces withdrew from Lasanood a few weeks ago after clashes there. Was a clip showing the reception given to Garad Jama in Lasaanood Somaliland. Thank you for watching.